Hello. Oh, okay. The music just went silent on my end for a second. And okay, well, that's as good as time as any. Welcome to Just Another Hour Live. I am your host, Jacob Barnes. And yeah, as you can see, I'm still playing the Yakuza Like a Dragon. Going on pretty long here. Got my main man back, Naba, and gonna fight some guys. I just got a really cool move. See, I want to show off if
I got this.
we get some guys, fire fist. Nope, they kill him. Pow. Yeah, alright, Namba. So he got this really cool move that just like hits everyone. And it's really cool. It's just let's laugh a little bit. Like that whole spell circle and then goes with the clutch.
Let's go.
Flash.
Scared? Well, don't get cocky. Take this.
Superpowers. For God, it's not that powerful.
Bring it on. Yeah?
Nice.
Yeah. Let's go. I'm up. Good times.
Love it when how people bump into you.
Hey, Megumi. Everything cool?
You know, they're talking. That means I might be finishing this back push.
You know, I haven't seen the usual donation people around here in a while.
Huh.
Hey, little girl, you got a second?
Oh, it's you two!
Keep up the good work for your brother. Bye.
Well, that's all I have to say. See ya!
Thank you very much. I almost forgot. This is for all your help.
Ooh, I wonder if these are gonna affect a class.
You sure? Thanks.
Or give me
Working
more
hard as
money.
ever, I see. Can I make a
Yes, of course.
Well, I'm gonna get...
I will.
Donations, huh? Never really get... Then again, I should also be careful I'm not getting scammed.
Alright, let's see what those pearly rings are. Another accessory. Pearl earrings. Ooh, really high effective healing. And I only have Namba who has any healing stuff. If I gave him more magic. Let's give him better healing, because he does have a few healing spells. And then, podcast groups talking about RPGs. No, what's that other job? It's back up here. Oh, and then there's a new cyclist. But, that's not that far. Wait, I like putting them on. Oh, wait, no, that's that dumb. Oh, I know exactly what it is, never mind. He wants donations. There's a cyclist that needs like 1,000,000 yen for donations. And it's like, I'm already trying to give a bunch to the mechanic in this world, so I don't really need to be sitting here donating more money to other people who don't need it. No, my mechanic needs it, not you, you old man. None.
I could really use a drink right about now.
Oh, yeah. Beer sounds great.
I was thinking wine. White wine's real good this time of year.
Yeah? You a big wine guy, Adachi-san?
I guess so. Wanted to be a sommelier way back when.
So why didn't you?
You know, I could never stop drinking after that first sip. I'd get so drunk, I wouldn't have been able to tell a white from a runner.
Yeah, that'd definitely complicate.
I'll show you how it's done. Watch me.
Check this out!
Got crazy kitty coming out of my room. It's a host with a nose.
Hmm? Wow.
I'm in Nicadia Park Avenue. No. I'm on that street now. Which one's the hotel? No. What do you know? Is that there? Well, cutscene. Where the buggy? Here we are. In the garden, where the guy's collecting them. Fun. Dog, I know you want me to pet you, but it's also apparently rude. Your mom told me that. Oh, I got 29 pieces. Wow. Ooh. Hitman. Oh, that's him. Gangster. Who's the gangster? Ooh, they even have weapons. Oh, only one weapon? Oh, what? Jeez. I like this. I'm gonna give it to somebody else. Yes! Yeah, that's right. There's just always gonna be a bunch, I guess.
Show me what you got. Well. A gift for you. Gift. Bring it on. Come on now. Fight. Okay. I got this. Let's go. All right. You're in. Let's go. Eyes on me. You're weak. You're in it now. You want to fight? You're in for it now. Going on. Watch me. Cool. Check this out. Wanna fight? Yeah.
Good times.
Well, I got this. Take this. Come on now. Weak. Okay.
Eyes on me.
I'm up. Let's go. Let's go.
Watch me.
Best shot. Be still. Cool.
Next time. Nice.
I need a damn key.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Grand Animal Circus. We're here today at Hamakita Park to bring you a day of excitement and fun. And don't forget to take some time to meet and greet our animals, the stars of the show. They're all very well behaved, so don't miss this chance to make some new friends.
Meet and greet with the animals, huh?
This here is Catherine-chan the bear. Go on, step right up and shake her paw. You can even get your picture taken with her. What do you say?
Shaking hands with a bear? You sure that's safe?
Not to worry. Catherine-chan has gone through special training, so she's actually quite friendly with people. Not only is she an acrobatic wonder, she knows how to please her fans. She was a real good girl during the move here. I've raised her since she was a cub, and I can assure you she is most gentle. She listens to me no matter what. You might say we're kindred spirits, she and I. Please, I'm talking to our guest here. Now, where were we? Oh, right. Catherine-chan. Yes, indeed. You should definitely take the chance to meet her and see our show.
So, does this Catherine-chan ever go outside?
No, she may be tame, but she never goes outside. Doing so would give her far too much excitement, so everything stays within her cage. And don't you worry, her cage is locked up good and tight. That's right. Why, this lock here... Wait, this is the lock to Catherine-chan's cage. Ah! Catherine-chan's gotten loose! Catherine-chan, be a good girl and return to your cage.
She listens to me no matter what. What a load of crap.
You, please, help me get Catherine-chan back in her cage.
Huh? Me? You're out of your damn mind. You've known her since she was a cub, right? You do it.
No, no way. I was foolish to think man could form any kind of bond with a beast like her.
Shit, this dude's totally lost it.
You'll have to hold her down. I promise to pay you back. We can't have her reach the city.
Yeah, I get that, but... Damn. This is gonna be interesting.
Well, so stupid.
Check this out! Bring it on. Win this shit! No begging for mercy now. Don't get caught. Come on. Have fun with this. Alright, let's get serious. Going in, let's go! Eyes on. I'm sure you will fight. Get alive! Come on! It ends here, though. Take this on and go! Come on now! You're in. Now we're talking. Watch this! I got this! Bring it on. Feeling good. You wanna fight? You're in it now! Eyes on me. Get serious. Come on. Bring it on. You're weak. Let's go! Get serious. Let's go! You wanna fight this? You wanna go? Let's get it serious. Check this out. You're weak. Take your best shot. Let's go. Be still. The enemy is defeated. You should hurry back to your cage, Catherine.
Amazing! Catherine John went back to her cage all on her own!
Meet and greet my ass.
Thank you very much. I must say, I'm amazed Catherine John listened to someone other than me.
You know, I don't think she was listening to you much in the first place.
Either way, we can now carry on with the show. This is a small token of my appreciation. Please, take it. I just realized I hadn't formally introduced myself. My name is Yakuza, and I'm the ringmaster here at the Grand Animal Circus.
I'm Kasuga. So you're the ringmaster, huh?
Yes, though there's not much to be ringmaster over with such a small staff. We travel all over the country with our amazing animals.
All over the country?
Indeed. Circuses typically hold their shows in big cities. But there are many children outside these cities who cannot attend. So we hold our shows as we travel from place to place. I was one of those children once. The first time I was taken to see the circus, I was overjoyed. I want to share that same joy with as many children as possible. Honestly, we're struggling to stay in business. But in spite of this, I aim to do nothing but my absolute best.
I got you. I hope it all works out.
Oh, Kasuga-san. Our next show is about to start soon.
No, I think I'm marveled out for the day.
I understand. Well,
Yeah?
don't worry.
I'll take your... All right.
I will. Thank you.
Damn.
hell of a day. That ringmaster said they'll be holding more shows.
Watch me.
You're in it now. Take this. Cool. Oh yeah? Come on now.
Bring it on. Good times.
So itchy.
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。
The drinks were nice.
痛い目に遭いたいんですか？Well, take your best shot. 来なよ。Get this. Get alive. I got this.
Eyes on me.
Check this out. Don't get cocky. fun with this. Watch this.
Bring it.
Let's go. Best shot. Let's go.
No, I just realized I had one of those side quest things saved. Oh my goodness, my dogs.
それでは出発いたします。
I'm getting kind of hungry. Let's stop by a convenience store or something.
Ooh, I could go for some chips right about now.
I too enjoy potato chips every so often.
Yeah, I love the seaweed and salt flavor.
Nah, a refined mango's just lightly salted, nothing more.
You do yourself a disservice. The best flavor is consommé.
Looks like we're split. What's your favorite flavor, Adachi-san?
Actually, my stomach can't really handle chips these days, so as long as it's not too many, I'll take pretty much anything. I mean, I used to be able to down a whole bag like it was nothing.
Sucks.
Why don't we each just get our favorite?
Indeed. We should enjoy them while we still can.
Hey, don't get all mopey on me. I can still eat them.
Just don't overdo it. I'll make you some steamed potatoes sometime.
Hmm? 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 Hmm?
It's killing me. It's killing me.
Stand a chance? Well, I got this. Shot. Cool.
Eyes on.
Come on now. this. Watch this. Oh, yeah? Bring it on. I'm up. Let's go. The enemy is defeated. So itchy.
Thanks. I owe you one. Almost there. Thanks. I owe you one.
All right. No, dogs.
You may enter.
Thank you, Chairman Hoshino. Captain Takabe said it would be okay for us to talk?
I heard. And I believe I already know why you've come. You've done us a great service. I would not still be leader of this clan if it weren't for you.
Does that mean the Seiryu clan's gonna pull through?
I can't say for sure yet. About 20 to 30% of our men defected to the Omi. The ones who stayed are grumbling behind my back. And it's hard to blame them. They just found out the Jincho standoff was all a sham.
Zhao told me he's giving up his position as the leader of the Liumang. Songhui is going to lead them.
Yes, I know.
You just know everything, huh?
Not everything. But I'll tell you what I do know. Eventually, the Seiryu clan will succumb to the Omi Alliance.
What?
For people who had nowhere to live outside the gray zones, the Great Wall of Muscle was their only protection. Now it's crumbling. That's a matter of life or death for them. Already rumors are flying into Jincho's political circles. Rumors that Ogikubo's lost his touch. I'm sure Aoki got those whispers going. He never lets a good crisis go to waste.
Oh, really?
Aoki knows it would destroy the party if it ever revealed their chair, Ogikubo, forged money for years. Now Aoki can easily blackmail Ogikubo and force him to step down. Aoki will become the new party chair.
I don't get it. Why does he want to take Ogikubo's place so bad?
The party chair manages elections, so in that role, Aoki could nominate anyone he wants. He'll control the ruling party. Therefore, he'll control the nation.
The whole country will be under his thumb?
Yes. Especially if I'm right about his next move. I think he's gonna try to dissolve Parliament.
Dissolve Parliament? At a time like this? That's insane!
Prime Minister, I understand how you must feel, being unable to rely on Ogikubo-sensei. But honestly, I have the power to support you better than he ever could. If an election were held today, I could guarantee you 2/3 of the seats, minimum.
Do you have a solid plan for doing that?
Yes. I'll send Bleach Japan to the districts where the Citizens' Liberal Party is weakest. Bleach Japan can influence votes anywhere. They're incredibly popular. Plus, they have my endorsement. A victory for the party would, of course, move your personal political goals forward.
Oh.
Tell me, do you think you have the power to maintain the party's stability right now? We don't want it breaking up for lack of support from Ogikubo-sensei.
You can talk that way to the house, but not to me.
Appoint me to party chair and hold an election. If you don't, I'll be forced to make public the nature of Ogikubo-sensei's crimes. That would mean the end of not only your administration, but the party itself.
But there's no precedent for someone serving as both governor and party chair. Besides, you're much too young.
If age is what you want, start digging for some old fossil who can stop me. That is, if you think you can find one. Anyone in particular come to mind?
Aoki's scheme to destroy the Great Wall worked. Now he's got Mabuchi and the Omi at his command. So much power, vested in just one man. And it had to be Masato Arakawa. Kasuga, I know you never intended to be at the center of all this. It was pure coincidence that you were there when the soap landowner died. Wouldn't you agree?
Yep. Lucky me.
But one thing I don't believe is a coincidence is that you ended up in Ijincho.
Huh? What do you mean?
Do you still have that fake bill?
Yeah. Didn't you say you knew how it ended up on me?
Yes. Only one person in the world could have put that bill in your pocket.
Who? Who is it?
Masumi Arakawa himself.
Arakawa-san? No, he's the one who shot me.
Yes, I'm aware he shot you. But did you ever consider that maybe he did that so you would end up here?
What?
That fake bill was his letter of introduction between you and me. It was to let me know that you were one of Masumi Arakawa's men.
Kind of a weird way to introduce us, don't you think?
I think what it means is Arakawa's goals do not align with those of Ryo Aoki.
Well, then, what are Arakawa's goals?
I really can't say. But I do know that he means business. He wouldn't have used that bill if he didn't.
Chairman, how exactly do you know Arakawa-san?
Well, that's a long story. And there's a much better place than here to tell it. Heian Tower.
Heian Tower?
Yes. That's where my fate intertwined with Arakawa's. He sure seems to be partial to Peking duck.
Yeah.
Let's have it for lunch tomorrow. My treat. I'll make the reservation.
Alright, I think I'm gonna take these doggies out one more time. Be a pause. We'll be back. And we're back.
Listen.
Okay. Hmm?
Huh.
Yo.
Hey.
Talk with the chief. Oh, I need to talk to these guys anyway. It's not far. So, let's get the relationship rank up. Nambe. I want to listen to Nambe. Since I progressed in your story, I'm gonna put it on mute. It's a story.
You drinking, Namba?
Oh, Ichiban. I'm glad you're here. We need to talk.
We do? Is it something serious?
Look, I need to tell you I'm sorry. For lying.
You mean about chasing the counterfeit bill?
Yeah. Think you can forgive me?
Come on, you know we're past that. What's important is your brother got released. All's well that ends well, right? That said, maybe now's a good time to tell me if there's any other holes in your story. You really were a nurse at some point, right?
Well, of course I was a nurse. How else could I have brought you back from the brink of death?
Good point. Then, what about the part where you sold hospital meds? Didn't you say that's how you got your nursing license revoked?
Well, that's the short version, but it's more complicated, actually.
What do you mean?
You'll be the first person I've ever told this to, so I hope you plan on sitting for a while.
Yeah, man. I'm all ears.
Back in elementary school, I read about Florence Nightingale. That's when I knew I was meant to be a nurse. Helping the sick, people being grateful for it. It's all I ever wanted in life. But when I finally put on my scrubs, it was different. Endless late shifts, difficult patients, never a word of thanks. Eventually, I just stopped caring. Little by little, I started cutting corners any way I could. I'd pretend not to hear the intercom, and instead, I'd go doze off somewhere. By the time I hit 40, I had no idea why I ever went into the field. But then one day, this new girl named Mizue showed up. And in her introduction, she brought up who else but Nightingale.
Just like you, huh?
We had the same role model, but she still had her spirit. She would rush toward every patient in the ward. Never missed a beat. On top of that, she always had the sweetest smile.
So, you had a thing for her?
Are you kidding me? She was 23 and a looker. And I was just a middle-aged loser.
So what? You totally look younger than you are.
You think so?
For sure! If you told me you were in your 20s, or hell, your teens, I'd believe it.
God damn it, Ichiban.
Sorry.
That was a good one, though. You got me.
Anyway, back to Mizue-chan. What happened?
No, that's right. Whenever I saw her working, I could feel my old self coming back. That young version of me, who used to give it his all.
That's a good sign.
If only I had half her stamina and wasn't twice her age. Anyway, one night I was a little sleepier than usual, so I went out to the back lawn, thinking maybe I could sneak in a nap. And suddenly, I heard a noise from behind. I turned around to find the storeroom we keep the medicine in wide open, and Mizue-chan was walking out alone.
Was she restocking? I mean, if you were slacking off, she was probably having to bust her ass.
Well, that's the thing. In our hospital, only the pharmacists have access to the storeroom. Mizue-chan and I were just nurses. We didn't even need to go in there.
Then what was she doing?
Well, at the time, there was a rumor floating around the hospital.
Uh-oh.
Medicine would keep disappearing. The list never matched the inventory. According to the rumors, someone was swiping medicine and selling it. Illegally.
No way. And that was Mizue-chan?
It was. As my eyes adjusted, I could clearly see her arms were full of medicine boxes.
But why would she need to sell medicine?
From what I heard, her parents were under a mountain of debt. So, to lighten some of their load, Mizue-chan was paying everything she could. But a single nurse's salary wouldn't get them out of the hole. No way.
So she was stealing the meds to do it?
Yep. And I was the sole eyewitness. Thing is, Mizue-chan never noticed me there. Now, if it was you, Ichiban, what would you have done?
Well, calling her out on it would seem to be the right thing to do. But I guess she wasn't stealing it just to be a criminal, huh?
Not in the slightest. She was only doing it for her family. I mean, yeah, she was breaking the law. But she wasn't trying to hurt anyone.
Plus, getting caught would cost her her job. Then the debt would only have gotten worse. With all that in mind, I'd say it's a pretty tough call to make.
Huh. Now you're on the same page I was. Anyway, in the end, all I could do was watch her walk away without saying a word. If there ever was a criminal who deserved a free pass, it was Mizue-chan. That was what I thought at the time. So I turned a blind eye.
And what happened after that?
It wasn't long before Mizue-chan's actions caught up with her. The hospital director decided to get the police involved and started gathering evidence.
He waited that long to take action?
Well, he was trying to resolve it internally, being that the hospital's reputation was at stake. I guess he got sick of having a thief under his nose, so he escalated it to the next logical step.
But if the cops caught Mizue-chan stealing, that'd be bad news.
She'd have a police record, and her name in all the papers. To be honest, it was only a matter of time. She had her whole life ahead of her. How could that happen to someone so young? And on the other hand, you've got me. A guy who totally burned out. A guy who couldn't be further from Florence Nightingale. Better a saint like Mizue-chan stay at the hospital than a sack of shit like me, wouldn't you say?
Namba? Are you telling me you...
Yeah. I went up and confessed to the whole thing. Stealing, selling, and all.
And that's how you lost your nursing license?
Yep. No, and I got fired too. Naturally.
Man, you went all out for that girl. Did she ever contact you after that? Even a call or a letter?
Not that I'm aware. In a matter of hours, I was out of a job and out on the streets.
You regret any of it?
Well, my brother disappeared not long after, so even if I didn't get canned, I would have quit on my own anyway. So, no, to answer your question. Though I do have to admit, I would like to see Mizue-chan off when she goes overseas.
She's going overseas?
Yeah. She always dreamed of running off to some developing country where they really need medical professionals.
She took that Nightingale shit seriously.
Our hospital had an international dispatch program, available to staff nurses with at least 3 years tenure. This year would be Mizue-chan's third, and I know she would take advantage of it.
Well, in that case, why not go say farewell?
If only I could. For starters, I don't even know when she leaves.
Maybe if you ask one of your old nurse buddies, they'll tell you.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm the little rat who stole the medicine, if you forgot that detail. They want nothing to do with me.
Well, hello, boys. Don't worry, the life of the party's here. Care to bring me up to speed?
Oh, Sachan. Wait, are you drunk?
I think you're drunk. Now, fill me in, if you please.
Oh, Nama here was going off on one of his hobo horror stories again.
Hobo horror stories?
Well, no house means no toilet, right? Care to guess what he had to do when he had the shits?
Yeah, I'd rather not. And here I was, thinking I'd get actual substance out of two grown men instead of literal crap.
Thanks for covering for me.
I got you, man.
I don't mind if we let Sayoko know at some point, but preferably not when she's plastered.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yes, I'm doing fine. Thank you for your concern, Song-Hui.
Yo, what'd she say?
Oh, nothing. She just asked for an update on the situation. That's all.
Yeah? Bet it feels pretty good knowing a babe like her's looking out for you.
I'm blessed to serve one such as she. The Jungihan I served before was quite the blessing as well. If I'm to talk about Jungihan, I'll need to provide some backstory.
Cool with me. I got plenty of time.
Ha! Then I hope you're prepared to sit for a while.
Sure, I'm all ears.
My father was one of the stray Qingwan Mafia I mentioned earlier. And to speak further, he was a lowly thug left behind in a foreign land. In my youth, I was relentlessly beaten by my father, in addition to being neglected by those around me. Home, school, no place provided me with even the slightest bit of sanctuary. Thinking back on it, I'm sure I was a rather dissolute child.
Well, you're not alone in feeling like you got no place to go. Plenty of people feel that way, even civilians.
Feelings of isolation are really that common, huh? Not sure if I should be comforted or not.
Sorry. Didn't derail the story, did I?
The real Jungihan had also been raised in a poor and neglected environment like me. But rumors of his strength, intelligence, and ambition started to swirl. And as the men from my father's generation grew older, Jungihan started gaining more and more power. In fact, it was thanks to him that the stray Jingon found any success in Kamurocho at all. While the Tojo clan was being choked by anti-violence laws, the Jingon Mafia were steadily gaining a sense of existence.
Sounds like he must have been pretty cool.
Yes, but my father, who underestimated him as some young greenhorn, failed to prove his worth and was left trying to catch up. A staunch alcoholic, he used what drunken wit he had to try to get close to the young leader. So, eventually he worked out a plan. He would mold his own son's face, set him up as a body double, and offer him as tribute.
What?
I was drugged by my father, and this was done to me while I slept.
No way. He did all that just to impress the boss?
When he was presented with a body double, even the real Jungihan could only force a smile. But he saw what had gone into my face, and he respected the effort. So he said it was a fair offer, and took me under his wing.
And what's your father doing now?
He's long since passed away. His health was already in steady decline, and for what it's worth, I'm sure he wasn't opposed to dying at the bottom of a bottle.
That's a shame. Guess you two weren't super close then.
Jungi-han kept me at his side as much as possible so that I might learn his mannerisms. Strangely enough, it was the only place that finally felt like home. I was very much his servant, and he was very much my master. But in spite of that, we shared a lot of laughs in the long time we spent together. A lot of drinks as well. And though I was his double, it would be rude of me to say that we came to resemble twins.
So the way you're talking right now, that's something Jungi-han taught you?
The real Jungi-han had a way with words I never will. And when he walked into a room, you knew it. Try as I might, I would never reach his level.
Hearing you say all that makes me even more curious.
About what, may I ask?
I'm pretty curious how you managed to totally imitate this guy.
Oh?
Changing your face is one thing, but to be able to be just like the guy means you're, like, a master impersonator or some shit.
Unfortunately, it's far more than impersonation. It's a lifestyle, which requires one to change on the inside as well.
Well, sorry for asking about something so stupid then.
Not at all. It's been a long time since I've laughed like this.
But you know, despite me saying sorry, there's still one thing I gotta ask.
And that is?
Isn't it about time you told me your real name?
Ah.
Still a no, huh?
Ha. Just a little taken aback is all. I have no problem telling you. When I was first brought into this world, I was given the name Yeonsu Kim.
Yeonsu Kim.
I have no intention of returning to that name. Not when the real Jungi-han has already passed away.
The real one took a bullet to the head, yeah?
Correct. There was conflict with a group from Hiroshima that had made its way into Tokyo. As far as I'm concerned, the Jingon Mafia died along with him. At the time, I was given the role of staring down the other hostile groups within Kamurocho as Jungi-han. But with their real boss dead, the remaining Jingon Mafia in Kamurocho were nothing but paper tigers. Should our enemies have discovered this, we would have been ousted and probably killed.
If it were me, I probably would have gotten the hell out of Kamurocho. Left everything behind.
Yes, that's precisely what I did. The few remaining members at my side did the same. But seeing as the Jingon Mafia was all I'd ever had, I had no place to go. No refuge where I might reconvene with my allies. I was lost and alone in the world. Like a man dying of thirst in the desert, surrounded by a hungry pack of wolves.
Sounds like you had it rough.
I found a faint glimmer of hope in the Korean community here in Japan. But even they refused to accept me, as I was nothing but a criminal to them. Thinking on it now, I should have expected as much from those living an honest life. But still, in my confusion and dismay, I challenged them, asking why they would abandon one of their own.
I get that.
It was enough to make them call the police. And I'm sure that under normal circumstances, I would have been taken away. However...
Huh? Come on, man. Don't just leave me hanging.
The police officers were imposters. And instead of being incarcerated, I was brought to my new home, Yokohama Ijincho.
So those fake officers, were they?
Members of the Komijul, sent to retain me under the orders of Samui. It turned out that the Komijul was a place that many former Jingon members had drifted to. Those that distanced themselves from Kamurocho slowly but surely found their way there.
Oh yeah. Songhui did mention something about the Komi jewel having roots in the Jingan Mafia.
Indeed. Komi jewel is essentially a safe haven for refugees. That's why they tend to keep quiet and remain exceedingly closed off. For many years, they spied on the Jingan Mafia and Kamurocho from a distance, keeping close watch on their movements. I was fortunately saved by the hand that the Komi jewel had extended to me. Moreover, Songhui told me what had happened to the real Jungi Han. That he had been shot in the head by an assassin hired by the Hiroshima Yakuza, taken by surprise from the shadows.
An assassin? So what'd you guys do? You kill him?
No. By the time I'd learned of his existence, he was already dead. I wasn't even given the chance for revenge. I spent many of the following days in despair. But even though I was in such a hollow state, Songhui patiently waited for my recovery. She was more like family to me than my abusive father could have ever hoped to be. A sister to replace the brother I had found in Jungi Han. Frankly, nothing would hurt me more than to betray her expectations and disappoint her. And Kasuga-san, as for you and me... I'm wondering what sort of boss you will be. I'm looking forward to seeing what you can do.
I don't remember ever becoming your boss. Right now, I think drinking buddy is a better term, don't you?
I see. Then I will do my best to live up to that title.
Oh, guess that's finally it for introductions. He sure is shy, that young Soo Kim. Yeah.
ありがとうございます。
あ、
いえ。
え？はい。
No. Mission apparent.
Watch me.
You're in it now. Take this. Try this. Shot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
You're in.
Let's go. Chief.
Hmm?
My friend's got some questions about the day I was dumped in this town.
Yeah. I want to know why you didn't just abandon Ichiban or dump him at a hospital. If you don't mind telling us, I'm sure we'd all appreciate it.
I see. Fine. I'll tell you. It's as good a time as any.
What?
There's an old tradition in this homeless camp. A responsibility passed down through the chiefs for many years.
What responsibility?
On occasion, when we're asked, we dispose of bodies.
What?
Bodies?
Yeah. There's a Yakuza family from Kamurocho who pays us to do it. They're called Arakawa.
Arakawa? Seriously? They, was this going on while they were still Tojo?
I don't know every detail, but yes. The arrangement existed at that time. It existed before I started living here. We've dealt with all kinds of bodies, whether they've been shot, stabbed, beaten, no matter how nasty. We dug holes and buried them under garbage. Who knows how many are there now? Back during the bubble, we got one every month. Or so I was told. Since I became chief, there's only been 3.
Damn. Arakawa the assassin.
But there's one more secret rule. It applies to anyone the Arakawa bring here alive.
Secret within the secret. Great.
What happens if they bring someone alive?
We're supposed to give the person medical aid, then let them go free, while pretending they're dead.
What's up with that?
In the criminal underworld, there's always people wanting to fake their own death. Gamblers, guys on the run, anyone who's afraid someone will hurt them. They send people like that here, and we honor the secret agreement. I think it might actually be a service the Arakawa family provides, but obviously they don't advertise it. So it ended up being a very rare event.
Is that agreement why you saved me? This live body rule?
You got it.
What sort of guy dropped me off here?
I mean, probably just someone from the family. I had no reason to check or anything. The guy lugged you out of the trunk of a car. You were covered in blood. He paid me and left. Didn't say a single thing the whole time.
I'm sorry, Ichi. You have to die. I'm counting on you, Ichi.
Huh? What the? After Arakawa-san shot me, I think he said something. I think it was, I'm counting on you, Ichi.
What would that even mean?
No clue. But the more I think about it, the more I'm sure he said that.
Look, Ichiban.
What?
I don't want to dash your hopes or anything. When you were dumped here, you were on death's doorstep. You're only alive because everything I did went exactly the way we needed it to. But it could have easily gone a different way. I know you want to trust Arakawa, but...
I think Arakawa-san had to shoot me. All the other Yakuza at that meeting were watching him.
Huh?
Never mind. You don't get it. Forget I said anything.
So, lately I've been picking up Final Fantasy VI on the SNES Classic, which is Final Fantasy 3, because when it was in recent America, that's what it was released at, so they... Ooh, excuse me. I did that on the SNES Classic as well. Oh man, even hiccup. Where am I going? Oh, that restaurant. Way the hell over there. Oop, some quests? Sure. Sure, I'll do some quests. Ooh, this one over here. That mission over here to start. Oh man, there's so much. Next to my favorite restaurant? Side quest galore! So I've been playing 3, and I gotta say, like, I'm only in the first few hours, and there's just a lot of talking already. And I got to a boss battle with, like, the Kung Fu Master on Mount, like, Kijo. I know it's, like, kind of early. It is early. And there's this blitz thing that comes up, and it's just, like, wrong input, and I'm sitting there being like, what input are you talking about? And it never shows up, or maybe I just don't realize it. So I was gonna like try to play it again a little bit before I left for work today, which I'm gonna do that in a little bit. Ah, dude, I'm booted. Die. Together, easy peasy.
Check this out!
You're gonna get stomped. Right.
I got this.
Try this on your side. I never.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, isn't this where people have been seeing that masked killer?
Huh?
Oh yeah, that sign! It's the same one from the video, right?
Wow, you're right.
Ooh.
No way! This place is iconic!
We should look around a bit. What if he's actually here?
Yeah, let's go!
Did she say iconic?
I'd get it if this place was in a movie or TV show or something, but not for some murderer.
Tell me about it. Michan's place has gotten reservations canceled because of it.
Seriously? This rumor's becoming a real problem.
All this talk about a masked killer sounds crazy. Are they for real? Maybe that guy could fill me in. Sup? Hmm? Hmm? Wow. Yeah. Got it.
I'm not backing down.
Come on now! Okay.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
We're in it now! Watch this! Have fun with this!
She's back.
Hey, you okay? You don't look so hot.
Oh, Kasuga-san! No, I'm alright.
You sure? You shouldn't overwork yourself.
I'm sure. I have to do this for Maku.
Hey, Megumi!
Megumi!
Are you okay?
Hi, Dad. Hi, Mom.
You should take it easy for now.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Let's get you home.
Stuff is heavy and why this position? And you're just like, oh god. There's a lot. That's why I like Persona. It was just such a long ass game. I would compare this to the length of Persona, just like as it evolves. I do like the side stories, but also like having like a significant character
She said
throughout
a
the
friendly
whole
man
side
with
stories.
shrub hair has been helping
I
her
like
out.
that kind of format.
Oh, yeah.
This is cool too. This is like
Thanks to
these are
your
short
help,
a lot of
she's
times
had
too.
great success in gathering donations. We wanted to express our gratitude early.
Sad music.
No, it's no problem. But what about Megumi? I know it's for her little brother, but don't you think she might be working too?
She must have heard my wife and I talking about our financial troubles and taken it upon herself to make things better. We're here now because we were contacted by her school. I'm skipping school to collect donations.
Don't overdo it yourself, all right?
Yes, I'll certainly try. Well, I'd better get back. Once again, thank you.
I didn't know Megumi had it that bad.
There's something I can do. Another money grabbing side quest. Okay. Treasure hunt. Treasure hunting. Start a bunch of different side quests before we end today's stream. Gotta get ready for next time. I'm still in the early hours of 6, and I do just want to like slowly grind on it, get some stuff done. And like a lot of times the first few hours alone in any RPG is going to be heavy. So like having it kind of set up like I do. Back here, confirm. Yeah, come on, dude. Yep. But now I get registered. Dumbest thing. Alright, anyway.
Page-a-day calendars are all the rage right now. The ones with daily words of encouragement from famous idols are especially popular.
So cool,
The
so cool.
fanboys are scooping them right off the shelves. I mean, I guess it's pretty fun to flip the pages every day.
Huh. So, flipping pages is fun, huh?
Hey, what about a page a second calendar? Well, if flipping a page once a day is fun, then imagine flipping one every second. I'm onto something, don't you think? We should patent it.
But if you're doing it every second, what do you do if you get out of sync?
Well, then you just flip 2 pages. Then if it's 3 seconds, flip 3.
Stuck.
I feel kind of bad for the idols that get skipped over.
Oh, that's true.
The page a second calendar is dead before it lived.
Couldn't agree more, but I think skipping over idols is the least of its problems.
Ooh, nice. Ran away in time. I didn't realize how much in levels I've actually progressed with these characters.
Excuse me. You wouldn't be Ichiban Kasuga, would you?
Eh? I mean, yeah, that's me.
Oh, I should introduce myself. My name's Kaede Tono. I knew I'd get to see you again someday.
Forget me not. The flower, isn't it?
Hey, Kaede-chan? Sorry, but do we know each other?
We did meet once, a long time ago. I was assaulted on the streets of Kamurocho, but you came to my rescue before any harm was done.
Kamurocho. You sure it was me you ran into? My memory's kind of hazy on that.
Well, I guess it's not that important. It was a long time ago.
That sucks. Thought I'd remember helping out such a cutie.
Oh, please. Cute is the last thing I am. Anyway, I didn't get the chance to thank you back then. I just couldn't say anything at the time.
Well, it's nice that you still remember me. But you know, if we were both in Kamurocho, why didn't we run into each other again?
That's the thing. I rarely set foot outside because of my illness. I couldn't even go to school. That's probably why we never saw each other around. I had really hoped we would catch up sooner, but I guess time waits for no one. Eventually, I realized you had packed up and left town for good.
Oh.
But I decided I would find you someday, somehow, and express my gratitude then. So, yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Glad to see you're healthy, too.
Well, I'm no longer confined to a hospital bed, I can tell you that much. I'm free to roam the world now. So I guess I'm trying to cross things off my bucket list. And the first thing on it was finding you.
Oh, yeah? So even though this girl only met me once, she's been waiting for me all this time. And here I was thinking no one gave a damn about me being gone. Almost makes me want to cry. All right, now let's go out to celebrate. In honor of your return to the outside world.
You mean it? I would love to. Though, the way we're talking about it makes it seem like I just got out of prison.
Yeah. Why would I know anything about that?
Well, I'm happy either way. So are we leaving right now? If you have things to do, I could always wait.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Okay, then lead the way.
Only thing is, I have no... What would make her happy? Let's go hit up a host club.
Sorry, what?
Come on, you know what a host club is. You'll get...
I don't And besides, it's...
Point taken. Sorry. I've been
Oh, don't worry.
Well, how about an arcade?
Oh, I'd love that. I've actually
No way. Really? Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
横に移動だよ。狙いを決めてけ。どうだ。ストップ。どこを狙うかが重要だよ。狙いを決めて。どこを狙うかが重要。こんなところで止めちゃって。どうだ。また来てね。
ん？
そう。もう。ん？
Hey.
いいえ。
Okay.
ありがとうございます。
Yeah? Hmm?
Oh.
Cool.
How about
Check this out.
Yeah? You're getting squirrel. Here we go.
I got this. Okay. Watch this.
Damn. Ugh. Ugh. Shouldn't have picked a fight.
Take it from me, you're better off finding a temp job. You okay, Kaede-chan?
Kasuga-san, I'm fine, thanks to you. You protected me just like before. Even after all these years, you're still my one and only hero.
Right. If you say so.
It's getting pretty dark out. Guess that means our date's almost over. Hey, Kasuga-san?
Huh?
There's one more place I'd like to go. Would you mind staying with me just a little longer?
Sure.
Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I've always wanted to see the town lit up at night like...
It is a sight to see. Never thought a view like this was in my own back. You know, it's crazy how we met up out of nowhere. Especially after all this time.
Yeah, tell me about it. You know, I would watch you all the time.
Wait, watch me...
Well, at first, I only heard your voice. Give me back my change, or Mitsu's still eating.
Yeah, that does sound a lot like me.
At first, I wasn't sure. Instead of lying around in bed wondering whether I'd live or die whenever you were in short sleeves, I knew it was summer. Or when you wore a scarf, I knew it was winter.
Really? Damn, if I'd known I was being watched, I would have worn cooler stuff.
No, what you wore was perfect. It reflected the man I fell in love with.
Huh? You serious? Oh, hold on.
I hope... Hey, live long. And stay happy.
Huh?
Hey, no loitering, you drunk.
Hmm?
Hey, who are you?
Oh, sorry. Huh?
You wasted, big guy? Maybe you need a walk.
No, officer. No need for that.
Yeah? Well, I suggest you get on home. Don't be a nuisance.
Okay.
She was a ghost the whole time or something? Oh god. She was. What the fuck?
Maybe we'll meet again. When it's my time.
Well, that put a damper and stuff. I do have to get ready for work, so I think I'm gonna end this stream with this stuff. It was very depressing thing. Not really. It wasn't depressing. It was just wow. Saving, of course. That's what you do in an RPG. Alright, guys. Thanks for joining me. Watching on the YouTube as well, and the podcast every week. Thanks. How's it doing? And there we go. Thanks.